Yo, what's good, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well today. And today I want to talk about what stats you should probably look for in each position that have been most effective, at least for me. So this may not be the same for everybody, but for me, it's been working out. As you guys can see, my record is getting better. 20 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses. Not the best record in the world, but it's pretty decent, I gotta say, for starting off and trying to kind of relearn the game here. Been coming up against really, really good opponents. I wanted to show gameplay footage in this video, but there's a couple of things I want to go over in this video. So I'm going to actually do it in the next video. You guys will see gameplay footage in the next video. There's some tournament play. There's some season play. So you guys will see all of that in the next video. In this video, we're going to talk about trading in a little bit. But let's go ahead and hop into my active squad. I have 2 squads that I want to show you guys. My second squad is the squad that I kind of made investments in until I can get more coins and make more investments. This squad is my go-to squad. This squad is the one I use if I want to actually win. Because my other squad I use, it's a Prem squad, but it's just so terrible, man. I don't know what it is. I'll go over all of that in just a bit. So in goal, I'm not going to talk about goalkeepers much. Diego Lopez has been doing an excellent job for me, saving a lot of finesse shots. If you're looking for a budget goalkeeper in the La Liga, feel free to check him out. I don't think he's that expensive, so again, he's been doing excellent for me. But the 2 superstars of my defense, Pepe and Varane, have been so good. Now, a lot of people are complaining that they're giving up headers and they're giving up corners. And I will argue this. I'll argue that a lot of people just haven't built up their team yet, and that's why they're conceding so much. So I think once people get better center backs and start applying chemistry styles on their center backs, it'll be way better. As you guys can see, I applied the chemistry style of Sentinel to both Pepe and Varane, and they have been incredible. I don't concede many corners or many crosses. I do it every now and then, but not as much as people have been saying. So that's why I haven't really complained about crosses or corners or anything like that, because they've been just incredible for me. I love this back 4 right now. Now at the left back and right back position, you know, for a lot of people are saying center backs don't really need pace this year, and I kind of agree, even though they, you know, both my center backs do have pace, so no complaints. But in terms of your left back and right back, I really think that you do need at least 80 or above pace, or maybe even 75, 70, 77 or above. And here's my reasoning. A lot of people are using the 4-3-3 and they're just crossing with it. And this is, again, maybe credited to people being able to cross so easily because a lot of people don't have the best teams right now. So I've noticed that when I have a left back and right back with a little bit of pace, I'm able to stop that a little bit because I can catch up with their wingers. So this is where I think pace still does matter in these 2 positions, left back and right back, more than any other position, believe it or not. And I always find myself using them both in my attack and in my defending. So a very good thing there. Left back and right back play a very important role in my gameplay, and they're, you know, I'm probably going to spend a lot of my coins in those 2 positions, at least for me. So if you're struggling anywhere and you want to make a team, try out the 4-1-2-1-2 with the 2 center mids, not the left mid and right mid. The reason why I went with this one is because the Serie A has so many quality center mids. So that's why I just figured, you know what, let's just go with this formation. It's been doing excellent. It's very balanced, but it does require you to be very careful with what you pick. Now, obviously, Fabio Contra does have a high attacking work rate, which isn't ideal for what I like, but he's there for chemistry purposes for Pepe. Now, moving on to the central defensive mid role, Daniele De Rossi, he's very strong. He's not the paciest, but it doesn't really matter. He's got great work rates for medium-high, so he sits back a little bit. 4-star weak foot, so I can pass with either foot. And I do like center defensive mids with at least a good passing trait or a good passing stat. So anywhere from, I guess, 78 and above is perfect. Daniele De Rossi at 81 is good for me. He's good in the air as well. He's got good defending stats. So those are the 3 things I look at: passing, defending, and heading for central defensive mids. Pace isn't really a huge deal. Now, my 2 center mids here, Nocerino is probably, you can get Vidal or maybe even Andrea Pirlo there. So I wouldn't even recommend him much. He's got a high work rate, tires out a little bit, but he's got the things I like. He's got dribbling at a decent amount, passing at a decent amount. Those are the 2 things I look for my center mids: dribbling and passing. Don't care about pace. Their shot, I don't care about that much, but as you can see, Nocerino has better stats for a central defensive mid more than a center mid. He's got the defending stat as well. But Montolivo, the superstar of this team, My goodness, anytime I'm in trouble, give the ball to the man. He's got insane dribbling, insane passing. The one stat again I look at, you guys can see 87 passing, 80 dribbling, more than enough for me. He is a dream to play with, and the 4-star weak foot, that's another thing I look at as well, guys, because I want to be able to pass at least effectively from either foot, so that I don't have to put on his dominant foot and don't worry about losing possession of the ball. So this is what I've been looking at: the weak foot, the passing, and the dribbling. His 80 dribbling does feel better, especially with the Maestro chemistry style on there, or Maestro chemistry style. So you guys can check that out as well. I haven't played with all of the chemistry styles, but I will start doing so. Now, Hamsik isn't the best of cams for me, but again, as you guys can see, 4-star weak foot, which I like, 83 passing. And again, I'm going to look at pace this time for a cam because I do feel it is effective. So anything 70 and above has been working out for me. Dribbling, anything 80 and above is good. Shot, anything 80 and above as well. And passing, anything 80 and above. So 80 and above seems to be effective for me. Heading, not a big deal. Defending, obviously not a big deal. Now my two strikers. As you guys can see, we've swapped out Milito and put Higuain. And here's what I wanted to do. I also got Robinho as well, if you guys didn't notice. But here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have one agile striker with balance, with dribbling, so he can, with 4-star skills as well. It's huge. 4-star skills is so good this year because skill moves help you change directions quicker than actually turning with your players. So skill moves are really effective this year, and having 4-star skills is awesome. So I love having that on Robinho. 82 pace definitely feels way more than that. His shot is great. Amazing finesse shot. Passing, not a big deal, but it's always good to have 70 and above, especially in a 4-1-2-1-2. And then that dribbling, man. 89 dribbling, come on. But again, here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to have one pacier striker with some balance, with some agility, that's able to twist and turn and keep on the ball. And then I wanted to have a little bit of a stronger striker. He's only got 3-star skill moves this year. Higuain does. I believe he had 4-star last year, but he's the guy that I want to cross to. He's the guy that I can shield off defenders with and take nice long shots with. So he's been incredible in that sense. And that's what kind of partnership I wanted. I wanted one quick, one agile striker, and one strong striker. Combine the two, and they're a great strike force. And it's always good if you can get a little bit more passing. Unfortunately, Higuain only has 63, but sometimes if you play the 1-2 with your two strikers, having 70 and above is always good. So I hope I didn't toss out too much information that I wasn't clear on. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below, obviously. Now, we're going to go and talk about actually, let me finish off. So the 4-1-2-1-2 also I want to talk about has been great at maintaining possession. I really am able to use this to maintain possession in the midfield. And I will say, guys, that I think the 3 most important positions is your midfield together. So your 2 center mids and your central defensive mid, those 3, I think you should spend probably the most amount of coins on that because it's so essential to how you play the game, maintaining possession, trying to defend well, and you need to be able to pass. If you're not able to pass with your midfield, you're in trouble. So that's where I think you need to be able to spend most of your coins on your midfield. It's a huge, huge part of your game. Obviously, if you can spend more on your strikers, that's fine too, but your midfield is very important this year. I would say that, and I like that that's important because earlier years, or past years, the midfield, it just didn't really matter as much, and now it does. And I like that you can use slower players and be effective because of their passing, because of their dribbling. So I'm enjoying FIFA 14 quite a bit. Now, let's talk about investments. I'm going to go into my second team, and it's a BPL team. You guys will see I've made a couple of investments, not on the whole team. Ignore the non-rare gold players. These players I got just to actually play with. I hate this team, by the way, in terms of these non-rare golds. They play terrible for me. I mean, I just made this team so that my Serie A team gets a rest and I don't have to buy fitness cards or anything. But Lampard is a great center mid. Made an investment on him. Bought him for 4,100 coins. He's only 81 overall. I'm not sure what his card weight is, but I'm banking that he goes up in price a little bit, at least to around 8,000 coins, simply because he's got 4-star weak foot, 84 passing. Dribbling is a little bit lower than I like, but he's got 85 shot as well. He's a really, really good center mid, guys. If you have not tried him out because you think that 60 pace is too low, think twice and give him a shot. Definitely a great player to use. Now, Fernando Torres, you'll notice that he's dropped quite a bit in terms of his overall rating and all his overall stats, but he's still great, man. Unfortunately, down to 3-star skills, but again, you look 4-star weak foot, pretty good work rates, and he's got 70 pass, 82 shots, 77 pace, 82 dribbling. Still a great striker that I think will go up to at least above 10,000 coins. At least I hope so. Bought him for 7,400, and that's another investment I made. Now, my two center backs, Skirtle and Sacco. So the reason why I bought Skirtle, guys, is because Koscielny, if you guys haven't noticed, I thought he was going to be one of the better center backs in the BPL, but he's got 68 strength. Can you believe that? 68 strength. That is so low. So I don't know how effective Koscielny is going to be, and that's why I think maybe center backs like Skirtle will be better, even though I haven't really even checked his, maybe, hold on. You know what? As I'm doing that, I'm going to check his strength real quick. Or can you check it in game now? No, you can't. All right, one sec, guys. Let me go ahead and check his strength before I sound really stupid and talk about Skirtle, because he might have, I don't think he has lower strength than Koscielny. There's no way. So let me check this on Foothead if it comes up. All right, give me a second, guys, here. Okay, so 85 strength. I didn't think he had lower than Koscielny. Wouldn't think that. But as you guys can see, he's got great stats for a center back. Good heading, good defending, can't complain. 61 pace, haven't had trouble yet. And then Sacco, same thing. He's got good strength, good heading, good defending, and he's got a little bit of pace, 70 pace on him. And I got him for only 5,200 coins. So we'll see what happens. And Skirtle we only got for 2,000 coins. So I'm banking on those going up a bit. Sanya I only got because he fit the team, but I got him for 3,700 coins. There's other right backs in the BPL that may be good, so we'll see what happens. But those are my investments so far. I do have 22,000 coins to play around with. The players that I think I'm going to go for is Nasri and maybe Santi Cazorla. I don't know if I'm going to get him because he's a little bit expensive. Suarez I saw was going for 30K. He may have gone up already, but Nasri is one guy I want to invest in because I think he's going to go up a bit. There's some decent cams in the BPL, but they're really expensive. So the budget ones are going to be decent to gain some coins on. Juan Mata I think is really expensive, and who else was there? There was a couple of others. I don't know off the top of my head. I'll mention it in the next video. But that's really it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what's been working out for you. Again, this Serie A team has been great for me, man. Most of my losses, to be honest with you guys, out of the 6 losses, I think 3 of them came using my BPL squad. I just was not happy with my BPL squad. Obviously, there's a lot of non-rare golds that aren't great. I mean, Joe Cole is my cam. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, but he just doesn't really play well for me. So, I don't know. There's things that I would like to change about it. But other than that, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what's been working out for you. Let me know what you think about my squad. I think it's been working well. If you guys want to try it out, definitely try it out. It's been working great for me, man. Robinho has really impressed me. I think he's my top goal scorer from what I think. Yeah, 15 games, 13 goals, 6 assists. He's been playing phenomenal. No complaints whatsoever. Montolivo added on to his goals scored. 27 games with 11 scored and 7 assists. I cannot say enough about this man. He's played so good for me. I cannot stop saying how good he is. And for only 2,400 coins, he's an investment in and of itself, because I think he's going to go up in price once people realize how good this guy is. But I'm going to end there. I'm starting to ramble a little bit, guys. This is way longer than I wanted it to be. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And we'll see you with a new video really soon. See you later, guys.